On June 22nd, 2019, just 4 months after YouTuber PewDiePie was banned from Roblox, in a certain building in San Mateo, California, David Baszucki, Roblox's founder and CEO, was sitting in his office when he would suddenly receive an ominous knock on his door. Upon opening said door, he would receive a paper from one of his team members that simply read, "Hey, that sound? That's mine. Pay up or lawyer up. Signed, Tommy Tallarico Studios." Now, if there's anything Builderman hates more than anything, it's losing money. So of course, he refused to pay. And a quick note, while researching this topic, I found a lot of online comments stating that the studio simply demanded $10,000 for Roblox to have full rights to the oof sound created by sound designer Joey Kuras. Pay up, and the sound was Roblox's forever. Unfortunately, I fell a little short finding actual concrete proof that all they had asked for was $10,000. So for the first time ever, I'll take these comments at face value and put my trust in the people of the internet, which, maybe not the best idea. But 1 year later, Roblox receiving a court summons over its iconic death sound became a viral story that couldn't be hidden from the players anymore. So David had to make a decision: pay up or negotiate. And I like to imagine the team meeting went a little something like this. Hey, David, the riots over us possibly removing the oof sound are getting pretty crazy out there. I mean, look, we made on average $7 million a day last month. Don't you think we could just pay the guy to keep such an iconic sound? It would be a small loss in revenue, but just for the players? No. And just like that, in late 2020, David Baszucki and Tommy Tallarico Studios would come to an agreement that Roblox would remove its iconic death sound. However, independent Roblox developers could still buy the sound from Tommy and implement it back into their games if they really wanted to. Essentially, Roblox lost no money, and developers would be the ones to lose money if they wanted their game to keep the iconic death sound. But I mean, how expensive could a sound kit really be? And 2 years later, on July 29th, 2022, the lever was pulled. And oof became. Now, there's a lot of complaints still to this day that the new sound is similar to the sound of someone moaning. But personally, I think that's kind of pushing it. Well, that was kind of stupid. Why didn't they just pay up? What were they trying to achieve with this change? Don't lose money? And that, my friend, is a great question. And the topic of today's video, going over Roblox's stupid updates and decisions. And hey, if you're curious about what the next stupid update we're going to talk about is, or new to the channel, like the video and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton, and it's free. Now, it's important to note that some updates that may have seemed stupid in the past were not really as bad as people made them out to be back then. A prime example of this is R-Throw. Now, for an introduction to body types, there are 3 types of avatars on Roblox. R6 or 6 joints, which is the body type I use for all animations on this channel. And then there's R15 or 15 joints. Newer players are probably most familiar with this type of body. And believe it or not, there was actually quite a lot of criticism on R15 back then, which is most likely why the R15 trailer has all of its comments hidden except for 7 of them, and all of them are positive. But now in 2024, no one really cares about R15 or hates it. And the same can be said for the third body type, Arthro or Anthro. This body type, well, even I can't deny it looks quite different, but it's without a doubt the most promoted body type by Roblox employees themselves, with David himself using it since it came out. It's no surprise that the avatar was heavily criticized with how different it looked. I mean, just look at this developer forum post of someone asking how to create a script to kick players that have an Arthro package equipped. And if you scroll down, someone actually made him the script, and the guy responds, "Thank you so much, it worked." Sorry, I lost a bit of focus there. Or this video from 5 years ago by Roblox YouTuber Dennis trying Arthro for the first time, with the top comments stating, October 24th, 2018 is the day Roblox added Arthro. Hundreds of thousands of players quit. The Roblox community may rest in pieces. Oof. Roblox has gained 290 million monthly active players since that date. Or just below that. Do you guys agree this is scary? Now, of course, it's important to keep in mind that most likely these comments were made by kids. But besides looking a bit strange and trolls using Rthro for their avatars, by the way, did you know trolling is actually against Roblox's terms of service? No one really cares about Rthro anymore, and it most definitely isn't worthy of saying the update was stupid straight to David's face. Without a doubt, if you were to travel back to 2018 and tell someone that this was the future of Roblox avatars, well, things wouldn't end well for you. And there are a lot of cool avatars out there now because of Rthro. And even though I'm not a big fan of Rthro taking away from the classic aesthetic of Roblox, I wouldn't go so far as saying it's stupid because it did achieve its original goal of creating more diversity in avatars, which was the whole point of it. Rthro is a prime example of how public opinion on subjects can easily change over time. Something that was so hated is something that nobody really cares about anymore. This next stupid update may be something a little more unfamiliar to many of you, and it's known as the Dynamic Price Floor Update. Roblox originally implemented the price floor in 2013. The price floor made it so all items had to have a minimum price they could be sold at. In a since-deleted blog post, Roblox stated they had 3 goals with this update. First, to raise the quality of items in the catalog. Second, reward makers and sellers of avatar items. And third, to incentivize non-paying users to buy Robux. 11 years later, on February 22nd, 2024, Roblox updated the price floor to a dynamic price floor. The dynamic price floor essentially looks at what items are being sold the most and least, and then adjusts the minimum price creators can sell them at accordingly. Yes, it's basically the Roblox stock market. And you can go online and find the current minimum prices for all avatar items and accessories right now. And wow, the cheapest hat you can get right now is 85 Robux. I remember buying hats for like 30. Now, the reason this update is stupid, well, let's take a look at Roblox's original goals for implementing the dynamic price floor. These two, I would say, were a success. Roblox did it. Quality in general did go up, and people are definitely spending more on the site. However, this one, reward makers and sellers of avatar items, well, if you look up dynamic price floor on Google, there isn't a single positive thing said about this. In fact, one of the first sites you see from the results is the developer forum post where the creator states that the dynamic price floor is harming their sales and punishing them. But this is just one person complaining. Maybe it isn't representative of the Roblox community as a whole. So I met with many other UGC creators and asked them what they thought. The TLDR here is everyone loses a lot of money, except Roblox. And like we said at the start of the video, that's what Builderman likes. UGC creators must pay 750 Robux to request an upload of their avatar item, and Roblox moderation must approve it to go on sale. However, it's not uncommon for Roblox to just decline your upload request and then not give you back the 750 Robux you spent. And they can do this over and over again. The best way to put it is like what modeler Spoonie stated here. The dynamic price floor makes it so the ratio for profits is even negligible sometimes. Everyone pays more except Roblox. And remember, the price floor can change at any moment, at any time, to literally anything. And of all the UGC creators I talked with, not a single one of them said a good thing about the price floor, even when I asked them if there was anything good. Reward makers and sellers of avatar items, and like compress them into a ball and throw them off a building. While these two goals were met, the most important goal, the one meant to benefit the players, did the exact opposite. It hurt the players. All of them. And that's pretty stupid. So why don't they just revert the update? Or, lower the price floor to something like 20 Robux? Yeah, David, why don't you do that? I mean, you might lose some money. Oh,